Welcome to this video tutorial on Padlet. First, navigate to padlet.com and then click Login in the upper right hand corner. You can log in with Google and then select the account that you want to use to log in with. Once you've logged in, you'll see a dashboard that looks kind of like this, and then you can create a new Padlet wall by clicking the hot pink button that says New. Padlet walls come in different kinds. So for example, there's a Padlet wall that is just a wall where all of the content you add will appear sort of like a brick layout. There's a canvas format where you can spread the different Padlet posts around and you can connect them with arrows. It's kind of random. This is the easiest kind of wall to use if you're working by yourself. There's a stream style wall where you can post images and captions from top to bottom, so it feels a little bit like an Instagram feed. There's a grid pattern where no matter what the size of the box is, it arranges it in rows. And then there are stackable columns, which is the shelf style. For this tutorial, I think I'm just going to use a brick-like layout. You click to create your wall, and then it opens up all of the modification areas. So I don't want to call it my sumptuous wall. I want it to be a wall title that is relevant to what I am talking about. So let's say this is my wall on Day of the Dead. And the description can be, this wall is created by Jessica to share information about the Day of the Dead holiday. And then you can pick a wallpaper background, whatever makes sense to you. I actually think the plain blue makes sense to me. There's more options, but don't get sucked in there. You could spend forever in a day doing that. There are some features that are only available to paid premium plans, so we're just going to ignore all of that. And down here it asks for how you want new posts to be arranged. I like to add new posts last so that it disrupts everybody's screen the least. In terms of collaboration, I want to turn comments on. And the address of the wall, I think it would be a lot easier if it wasn't this crazy URL, random numbers and letters. So I'm going to take that away, and I'm just going to say Day of the Dead. So now the Padlet address, which I would copy and paste in the shareable link section, is right here, padlet.com/jpack/Day of the Dead. And then I can click Next. And I want to make sure that it's a secret wall, which means that people can't search for it on the internet. But when it's a secret wall, it can also be shared. So if you send someone the link, they can see what you put, but the URL isn't publicly searchable. So secret is the right type of wall. And then those with access can write, that's fine. And then in this section, allow anyone to use a copy of this Padlet. I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to keep moderation off. So then I can click Next, and I'm ready to start posting. So once I've made the wall, which has the title and the description here, and it shows who made it, this is the URL that you would copy and paste if you're turning in your work. And to add content to the wall, you just click the plus sign, and you start to add a title. So something important. I have so many things to say. You can add images, you can add video, you can add the image from the web, or you can choose the file for the image. So if you choose a file, I'll use a screen capture from my Minecraft work last night. It's pretty easy to navigate once you just create the wall. So I think the hardest part of using a Padlet is just dealing with all of the settings when you first set up the wall. But once you have your wall set up, it's pretty easy to use. So then as you add additional things to say, it will arrange continuous posts in the brick-like format. So hopefully this has been helpful to you. If you may post something and it's incorrect, you can either edit it or you can delete it, and then it makes sure that you know that you're deleting it. So hopefully this has been a helpful tutorial, and you are now ready to go forth and make Padlet walls.